So, hi there everybody. It's been a hot minute since I made a video on anything. As you can see behind me, this is the Razor Crest. Started from the Mandalorian TV series. Now I've been waiting for this for quite a while actually. I saw it on Jadlam's model and toys shop on the website actually, and as soon as I saw it, it was at a price I could afford, so I put my money down and then read the small print, and they said that this is to order. It's not going to be available until at least October, and this was April, around April when it is. So actually I just had a look at the invoice that came in the kit, and it is dated January the 8th, the 8th of January 2021, so yeah. Looks like I've been waiting a lot longer for it than I previously thought. Fair enough, so I decided just to wait for it. And lo and behold, December 14th, what is it today? It's December something today. Yeah, so it came on the Tuesday the 14th of December. And here it is, big box, very early in the morning. Postman open, pretty much got me out of bed. You know, should have been out of bed already, but anyway, here it is from Revell, Star Wars, The Mandalorian, Revell Razor Crest, 1/72 scale. See it's down here, 101 parts, 33.7 centimeters long, so just over a foot long, pretty big. Over here. Picture of the Razor Crest, nice painting of it. Mando over there in the corner. Disney logo down here. So what else is on the box? On this side, get it all in. You got some pictures of the kit. Literally some a little bit about what's in the box. Non-assembled plastic model kit, it says right there. Let's see if I can make some adjustments here so you can see this better. There you go. It's getting all dark. So in 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 languages, and so on. On this end, to get you all in, we have that's a picture of Mando, picture of the spaceship, and information, basic information by the thing. On the other side, more of the same really. Mando, Razor Crest. Kit number, I think this will be it over here, 06781. And on the other end, same as the other end. Ooh, blimey, that was a quite a hefty drop. On the back of the box, we have again 6 languages of stuff. Level 3 there tells you. So the Razor Crest was a former hyperdrive patrol ship, it says here. So some information about the vehicle itself, all in the various languages. So you know, pause and read it for yourself if you want to. That's enough. Okay then, so I've had a tour of the outside of the box. So I'm gonna this piece of paper here. So the delivery receipt. So what did it cost me? £46.95, £46.95 this thing cost me. Shipping and handling free. So there you go. If you want to buy kits from what are they called again? Jadlam Racing Models they're called. So go on their website, buy the kits. If you're in the UK, you can get them for free shipping. The prices they do are pretty good actually. So yeah, they're my if I can get it from them and it's in the UK, then I'll probably buy it from them. There's really 2 or 3 places I buy kits from. There's Halifax. There's a model shop in Halifax Model World. So one's the closest, but one of the closest shops to me. It's certainly the one that I know about anyway, so I'll normally buy off them. Jadlam, they're in the UK, so I buy from them as well. And then if either of them don't have it, then I'll start looking further afield, including eBay, for example. Anyway, let's open up this big boy. Use the cutting thing. Knife. There we go. So a sideways opening box, a bit flimsy. Whoa. It's a big aircraft. It's a big model. Larger than I was expecting. But so anyway, separately bagged sprues. So 1, 2, large bit of booklet there, and decals. 3, or the tub on its own. Not bad. Pretty large piece of plastic there. Very nicely made. So there's going to be lots of interior stuff. Where are we? 4, 5. So 4 and 1 clear sprue. Things falling on the floor there. So let's take a quick look at the instruction manual. So there you are, Razor Crest. Please note the enclosed safety advice. So, as is in line with the more recent Revell kits, this is a nice full colour booklet. On the front is again a little bit of information, such as you had on the back of the box. Full colour photograph of the built model. And then on this side you got all the various warnings, instructions, bits of advice for building a model kit. And then over here you got the main logos. Paint, that means paint, that means glue, that means don't glue, that means there's optionals. Time, so allow the parts to dry, it says there, for that little clock symbol. Clear parts and so on. All very straightforward. And then the next 2 pages are the paint colours that we're going to be using. Now these are all the Revell colours. As you can see, for at least 2 of these colours, they're a combination of 2 paint colours. What I normally do, I generally don't use Revell colours, because none of the closest shops near me sell these colours. So I get Tamiya from Halifax Modelers World, or the what you call these things, Vallejo paints, which there's a shop down the road stocks a whole range, so it's pretty good for me. Anyway, keep on going, more colours. So again, another 2 sets, which are a mixture of 2 colours. So first page, you got pictures of the sprue parts, sprues A and B, and lots of stuff down here. Let me see if you can find it in English, English and US. So customer service. So this is customer service information. We're on page 7 and we haven't started building yet. Page 8, more sprues, and then in page 9 we start building kit. Starting with some interior bits. I don't know if it's the cockpit or not. It looks like it may be. Each part shows you fairly clearly what colours to paint it. All these little flags here with the letters. Those are all the colours required to paint the various parts and so on. So page 9, so sections 1 to 5. Sections 1 to 4 are putting together the cockpit. Section 5, you're painting Mando. Paint the Mandalorian. So it looks like it's being painted in his original armour, such as you may have seen in episodes 1 and 2, chapters 1 and 2, before he got his spanky new lovely armour later on. Watch the series, you know what I'm talking about. So we continue on with more internal bits, more cockpit areas. So it looks like there's those control panels. Then you've got a doorway here. We're going to section 10. More parts, so all painting bits and so on. Then on the interior, looks like the internal detailing has been very well taken care of with this kit. So last time I saw internal detailing like this, I was looking at a helicopter, one of those large big things with it. Anyway, let's continue. So looks like you're spending a lot of time painting all the internal parts and so on, all the way down to section 14. Page 12 starts at section 15 to 20, sections 15 to 26. So page 11 is putting together all the internal sections, all the internal cabin. You get down to the bottom of page 12 and section 19, putting together the weapons, which I think there's two of. There's one here, put it on that side, and then there's another one there, put it on the other side. Looks like they're designed to be movable, so you don't glue them when you glue them onto the vehicle. So be careful when doing that. Section 23, you putting together the vehicle, the top and bottom, so the whole fuselage is put together. Then you get into section 24, you looks like putting together the engines, which don't have that many parts, but there appears to be lots of surface detailing on them, so it's pretty good. Over the page onto page 14, more engines, well, the same engines really, putting more bits onto the engines, and then putting more panels on the outside still going on, attaching the engines, more bits in the engines, putting the clear parts on the cockpit around the front here. You go into section page 15, you drill some holes into that part 41, D41 rather, and then that drops onto the underneath of the vehicle, so I'm not exactly sure what that's all about. So it looks like this is to put together while it's parts to put together for while the vehicle is in flight. It says here flying. So, and it does come with a stand, as you can see down here. Let's get you all in. So down here there's a stand that you put together to put the vehicle on, and here flying. So that's all page 15 is how to mount the vehicle in flight. Then you get to the other side, page 16, section 39, you're putting together the landing gear so you can have it standing, landed. So it looks like you're going to have the some doors open on it. So this shows you all the landing gear on page 16, page 17, more landing gear parts, and then you got the doors and entryways onto the vehicle, and yeah, more bits and pieces. So then go on to page 18, and this is the paint guide. Pages 18 and 19, paint guide and decal marking, and there you have it. And on the back there's nothing. So that's the instruction manual. Let's have a quick look at the decals while I've still got some time. The decals look fine. Zoom in on those. Yeah, printed in Italy, it says here. Copyright 2021 Revell. So this is a brand new kit. Not sure when the tooling was originally made, but the decals were certainly made in 2021, this year. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Probably the newest kit I've got in a while. Yeah. So you got the side deck, side markings, weathered, internal panels for in the cockpit, and yeah. Okay, so there you have it. So that's the instructions on the decals. Next, let's take a look at some plastic. And we're back. So the plastic. Start with the main hull of the vehicle, the tub. Just like a tub. And so the top is just empty, open, and some grease there. So basically but the detailing on the outside, on the sides and base, is very crisp and clear and clean, and pretty much what you'd expect from, well, the sort of thing that I'm used to with the Bandai kits. So I was just wondering if there's been some kind of collaboration with Bandai for this, because there's no mention of the Japanese company here, so probably not. But you know, not that Not that I'm suggesting Revell can't do their own work. You know, I'm sure they've they've had decades of experience doing this thing. So, but yeah, the detailing on this is beautifully crisp and clear. Let's see if we can focus on it. Can you focus on the camera? Come on, you can do it. There you go. Darken it a little bit. See on the front there, the mouldings and the panel lines are very clean and crisp and beautifully done all the way across the whole body of this vehicle, or this model. So that's the main fuselage, one big single piece. So I'm not going to guess how this was, well, I am going to guess how it was made, but I'm guessing you got 3 sides coming together and then the top. So very well done, in my opinion. Beautifully done. Thumbs up there. Next bag, just off the top, and so these are all stuck together with sellotape. So let's get into this one. So this bag contains 2 sprues. In fact, I think all the bags contain 2 sprues. I'll put this away. I'll leave it here for the time being. And so here we have Sprue A. Can get you all in. So Sprue A, just a few parts. Most of these are so these are all the internal walls of the vehicle. That would be the inside. They even appear to have. Wonder what that is. Unexpected. So that's like the roof of the vehicle, I think, on the inside. The side walls, and these would be the parts of the outside. The parts that hold the landing gear. Got that far. And a little lad there, a couple of little round bits there, no idea what they are. So the detailing on the internal parts isn't quite as lovely and crisp as the external, but it is pretty good. Yeah, very good for it. It's particularly here. The marking on what I think is the floor is quite beautifully done. If we can get you focused, can you actually see it? Very difficult to see, but yeah, there you go. On the other side there's nothing, because there's just a dark side. Well, on here there is some detailing on the underside of this part. So this will be the cockpit area, I believe, at the top of the ship. So that is Sprue A. The sprue in the bag with it is, let me see, Sprue C. And this has the top of the ship and some other pieces, some internal bits, the main guns, or you can see there, some parts from inside the ship. I can't say exactly what they are, and so this basically would fit like this. So I won't say it's a clip together kit, but it certainly looks like you could. It looks like it's designed to be taken apart, judging by the size of these connection points. So, which isn't such a bad thing, because you know when you got all that detail on the inside, it'd be nice to have a better look at it. But yeah. Anyway, so that's the top side, the detail side of the vehicle. Again, it does look a bit softer on the top here, the detailing and that, you know. Mostly the pieces look about the same. On the other side, there's these pieces do have some detailing on both sides. So I believe this is part of the doorway. Yep. So these will be the doors that fit on the sides of the side doors. So there you have it. Again, very nicely done. I'm quite happy with this part too. They look very good. The cockpit, lots of glass to fit in the cockpit there, so that would be interesting to go together. Next bag. Again, this one. Again, this also contains 2 sprues. Let's get the first one. So this is Sprue D. Again, all large large pieces. This one contains the front and back of the main engines, some parts of the bodywork. That's the underneath. And here you have. So there's some printing on this piece here. It says, I don't know if you can read, but you got the Revell logo 06781 Razor Crest 2021 Revell Germany. So you can see that printing on there. I don't know if it's going to get in the way of the detailing, because this part is detailed on both sides. You can see there as well. So so depending on how visible this may be, I may have to scrape it off. Maybe. Detailing on the and all the parts is again very good. You know, fairly crisp and clear, nice and crisp and clear. Sort of thing that you'd expect from a well-made kit or Star Wars kit. On the other side, there's no real detail except on the engine exhaust tubes there, and on that part that I mentioned earlier. Next sprue. This one has the main engine nacelles on it, and lots of small internal bits, the cockpit areas. You've got Mando there, and there appears to be, particularly on the smaller pieces, there's appears to be quite a bit of flash on them. Nothing too extreme, but it is certainly visible. So as I said, particularly on Mando there, so flash visible there on his arms there as well. These other pieces appear to be less flashy, and the big pieces are certainly nice and clean. So slightly disappointing how flash on there, and also on what appears to be the main seat. But you know, for a kit that's so new this year, I'm surprised that there is any flash at all, let alone such visible flash. But then it is a Revell, so yeah, no offense to Revell, but you know, every now and then they do stuff like this. Anyway, the detailing on the major bits is again very crisp and clear. The double-sided parts have no extrusion pin marks like there is on the single-sided parts. So overall, the little bits of flash should be come fairly easily. A little going over with either sharp knife, scalpel blade, or a sanding stick to get rid of that. Yeah, very nice. So that's all the clear parts. Oh, there's one more sprue. Hold on. Not the clear parts. Anyway, there's another sprue. This one is Sprue G, and this sprue has the stand on it and a little bit of extrusion plastic. Lots of little parts on here, most of which appear to be the undercarriage landing gear. A stand there with 4 holes in it, so yeah, I can see how that goes together. So those 3 parts rather go into the stand, which they could go into these 2 holes here on the underside. Again, detailing very good, particularly on the double-sided parts, which are almost all have no extrusion pin marks except these here, the main landing gear. So these are the feet of the ship, and you can see there's some extrusion pin marks. They're not that big, but they're very shallow, but they are noticeable. And this one has them pretty bad, unfortunately, so that's disappointing. I can't see any actual flash on these smaller parts on here, so that's a good thing. And yeah, so that's Sprue G, mainly landing gear parts on the vehicle stand. Put this aside for a moment. And last but not least, we've got some clear parts. And they are very clear. Let's get them up. Yeah, very clear. So there's no edge to them, so they'll fit perfectly. Hopefully they'll fit perfectly into the recesses on the top part of the ship where they're supposed to go. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how that goes. I may have to get some crystal clear glue for gluing clear parts, just to make sure that we don't get any damage to the parts using the Tamiya extra thin. So yeah, so the flat parts are very flat. There's very little visible distortion particularly on the larger pieces. The smaller ones, so those two have a bit of a three-dimensional curve, so there is a bit of distortion, but you know, it's not going to be that noticeable, especially when it's on the vehicle itself. So there you go, that's Sprue F, the clear parts of the ship. Put that away. So there is Razor Crest from Revell, a brand new kit, tooled this year, 2021. So I don't know if I'm one of the first few to receive this kit, or if there's hundreds of thousands of them have been delivered recently. With all the problems that we've been having this year, it's not surprising that there's been a bit of a delay in getting them out to people. Same with everything really. But so far, from what I've seen of this kit, it looks beautiful. Time will tell as to how well it goes together. Because in my experience, how good a model kit looks when it's on the spruce tree isn't indicative of how well it goes together. So I'm hoping it'll go together pretty well. It looks like the parts look like they should fit together pretty well. Little bits of flash here and there, which is surprising for a kit this new. I mean, really is the first run ever of this model kit. So we'll see how it goes. I look forward to putting this together. Not sure when I'll get around to building it. I was working on other things right now. But there it is. Have you got this kit? Are you looking forward to buying this kit if you haven't got it already? Have you heard about this kit before seeing this video? If you have this kit or are looking forward to getting this kit, let me know. Leave a comment down below. Tell me that you're looking forward to it or not. And I shall leave it there. If you enjoyed this video, tell your friends. If you didn't like it, tell me why. And have fun making model kits. Yeah, take care everybody.